What's up, fight fans? It's me, Abby, with Mola Sport, and I am here today with the incredible Anthony Lionheart Smith as he prepares for his match with Vitor Petrino at UFC 301 in Rio de Janeiro. How are you today, Anthony?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, and it's crazy to finally be here sitting down with you for an interview. We've done some video questions over Believe You Me, and it's an honor.
Yeah. As soon as you popped on, I was like, oh, wait a second. I know her.
So I don't want to take up too much of your time today, so let's jump right in. You mentioned on Believe You Me that you were really enjoying the process of this camp. Have you had any major changes to this one that's caused this?
No, I mean, nothing that's like tangible. It's all kind of just been a mindset change. You know what I mean? Um, I'm just not worried about the title anymore. I'm just gonna take it one at a time. Um, I think that's the benefit of being with the kind of with the same team. Uh, Part of my team I've been with almost my entire career. You know, Scott Morton I've been with from day one. Danny Molina's been with me since, God, man, I don't know, 12 or 13 years. Uh, and so like we just have grown up together kind of in this game. And so you got to go through these transitions that we kind of do it as a team. Obviously, I've been with Mark since like the end of 2016. So we've had a pretty long run too. It's just, I think sometimes guys get into trouble and they bounce around a little bit and they go through a bad patch and they want to blame it on the gym or the people around you or the training techniques. And sometimes you got to look in the mirror. Um, and that's what I always do. I always look in the mirror first and blame me first. And I've seen me change my mindset. So I think just having some fun. I don't got that much longer left. So why am I stressed out all the time and not enjoying it? Like I don't want to look back on this time and wish that I enjoyed it more. And so that's what I'm trying to do.
hmm And who would you say in your camp has given you some of the best work leading up to this fight? Maybe something you wouldn't have expected, a technique or a method that just made something click for you?
I get so much from so many people around me. Um, Unexpected. Um, I would say, I think my time, obviously the time with Mark in Denver, just really focusing on the details, you know what I mean? And focus on stuff that maybe I didn't typically really care so much about. And just kind of really tuning into the fine details with him and doing the same with my coaches at home, just really focused on the little details that I think have maybe got me in trouble the last little bit, just because, as you get older and longer in this game, I think you ignore those a little bit. Um, if we're talking unexpected, uh, I spent about a week with Sean Strickland, just, during the week of 300. And I think that just whole experience was kind of unexpected, just how smart he was and how good of a training partner he is. And him being willing to kind of pull you aside and say, hey, here's something I see. And him being willing to just break it down and just help you out. I thought that was, to be fair, to be honest, that was a little bit unexpected.
He seems like he's really stepped into a leadership role out there at Extreme Couture. I got to go out there and do a training day with Nick Sick, and it was absolutely incredible. But one of the things I noticed was that Sean was just very on top of his sparring group. He was giving rounds, and like you said, he was very in tune with the group and giving advice. So that's amazing to hear. Take me back to your early days of fighting. You come from a number of promotions. I want to talk a little bit about what comes right before the UFC really blew up. Talk to me about your Strikeforce days. I'm coached right now by a guy who shared many Strikeforce cards with you, TJ Cook. He wants to know if you
Yeah.
remember sharing those cards with him and
Yeah.
what advice you'd give to him for coming back into the fight game.
TJ said, we talking about fighting again?
Yes, he is.
There we go. Well, first of all, he can start with coming to Factory X and spending some time there. We'll definitely, I
Is
would
that a
welcome
legit
him with
invite?
open arms.
Is that a legit
100%.
invite? Because we'll come out.
That's a legit invite. That is a
All
legit
right.
invite. I always have a soft spot in my heart for the guys that came from Strikeforce. So there's not a lot of us left out there. You know what I mean? Off the top of my head, it's me and Bobby Green, and that might be it. There might be a couple. Hey, look at that shirt. There we go. Um, yeah, the Strikeforce days were fun. We kind of felt like we were our own thing out on our own little island, you know, like no one really gave a shit about us. So a lot of Strikeforce guys came in and did really, really well. So yeah, I mean, in terms of him coming back, definitely come out to Factory X and spend some time out there with us. That'd be a good time. That would be cool. I can't believe he's coming back. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's looking to come back. He's got a couple of prospects. He wants to go to karate combat, maybe. He wants to fight bare knuckles.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's going to be awesome. So last question for you. After the weigh-ins, what is Anthony Smith's go-to post-weigh-in snack?
Oh, come on. We're in Brazil. We're going straight to a Brazilian steakhouse. And we're gonna smash. I'm gonna get the meat sweats. I'll probably gain and lose 3 pounds at this dinner at the same time. I'm excited. I've already actually been to this place that I'm going to once. I've already been here before, so they'll take good care of us. And I'm sure I'll post a bunch of pictures of all the bullshit I'm about to eat on Friday night.
Absolutely. Well, I wish you the absolute best of luck at the weigh-ins and in your fight coming up this weekend. And thank you so, so much for the time.
Thank you.